Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello all, let me introduce myself. My full name is Iwang Koryani Saryanto. You can call me Iwang, and this is my student ID number. I'm from Community Education, Class B, 2019. Well, here I will talk about early childhood education. As we know that all aspects of life have now changed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, including in education. So I will tell you about how visit learning for early childhood during a pandemic. Let's go! Early childhood education is a branch of education theory that relates to the teaching of children formally and informally from birth up to the age of 8. At this time, the child is ready to do a variety of physical activities including skills, rote motor, fine motor cognitive, language, socio-emotional, moral, and religious. Early childhood education includes all the efforts and action made by educators and parents in the process of care, parenting, and education in the child by creating an aura and an environment where the child can explore experiences that provide opportunities for him to know and understand learning experience gained from the environment through observing, mimicking, and experimenting that take place over and over again and involve the child's full potential and intelligence. But the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak that hit the world has changed the order of life in all fields with the policy of maintaining physical distancing and social distancing. The world of education from all levels of education, including early childhood education, also feels the impact. The Ministry of Education and Culture issued Circular Letter number 15 of 2020 concerning guidelines for the implementation of learning from home in the emergency period of the spread of COVID-19. In this circular, it is stated that the purpose of the implementation of learning from home is to ensure the fulfillment of the right of learners to obtain educational service during the COVID-19 emergency, protect the citizens of the education unit from the adverse effects of COVID-19, prevent the spread and transmission of COVID-19 in the education unit, and ensure the fulfillment of psychosocial support for educators, students, and parents. The purpose of home visit learning model is teachers continue to provide service and stimulation for children's development during the COVID-19 pandemic. In implementing this home visit strategy, teachers involve parents and build effective communication so that parents can continue the learning process while the child is at home. Collaboration between teachers, parents, and the community is critical in making education and child care a success. Next is home visit learning model strategies are: first, teachers, parents, and children must take care of each other and comply with health protocols during the activity. Second, home visit activities are scheduled as best as possible to accommodate all groups of children in turn. Third, the need for good cooperation between parents and teachers. 4. The need for parenting classes for parents to understand how to stimulate the development of children. 5. The next activity is continued by parents at home, so that even if they are at home, the child still gets good stimulation for their growth. 6. Monitoring and evaluation. Process evaluation is more important than results. The process of implementing learning through home visit strategy is carried out on the basis that number 1, the lack of existing facilities in 3 areas such as electricity, internet network, quota, and smartphone. Number 2, the competence of educators in implementing learning from home online is still very lacking because the teachers have never been and are not used to using online media in learning. Number 3, about 77% of teachers have never attended learning training using the internet. And number 4, parents do not understand how to use Android. In this era of the COVID-19 pandemic, the implementation of home visit is not without obstacles. However, the limitation of schools to organize schools online through the app cannot be done. For schools, home visits are the right solution to keep school activities going, even if only once a week. In addition, the implementation of a home visit is the realization of obedience to physical distancing. Learning in this house provides positive value for the students. The spirit of the children can be seen in the way they welcome teachers, wear school uniforms, do not cry. Tasks can be completed well by the child himself. This is different from the work of the tasks while in school before the physical distancing. If there is a task, the parents complete the task while the students play around. The implementation of home visits in this pandemic era must be done to maintain consistency or habituation in learning. In addition, this program provides meaningful benefits for teachers, students, and parents. With a home visit, teachers can encourage parents to motivate their children to keep learning. Material notification before the teacher visits fosters the attitude of parents to pay attention to the needs of the child. The presence of the teachers in the students' homes can be a trigger for children's spirit to keep learning. School activities outside the school certainly require an additional budget. This seems to be thought through by the schools that will implement the home visit program. Teacher provision, transportation, road risks are things that must be considered before implementing this program. Although the teachers are excited, matters related to the convenience of carrying out these activities are still taken into consideration. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thanks for watching. See you later and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.